If you're at all like me, your local cable carrier has probably been getting very antsy about getting you off of analog cable and getting you one of these set-top box units. We were originally going to just drop the cable package altogether, but then when they offered a year of free rent for one of their Pace DC550DR tuner boxes, we decided we'd give it a shot. So in today's video, I'm just going to provide a brief tour, overview, observations, and all-around review of this unit to provide useful information that you might need to know before signing up for such a program. The DC550DR comes packaged in generic charter packaging from their FedEx shipment. Nothing too special about that. For specifications inside, that's powered by a Broadcom BCM3252KPBG chip. There's not too much else going on that's real exciting. If you look in the top there, it looks like there's a heatsink over something there, not sure what. You got a backup battery over there in case the power goes out. On the left you have obviously the cable input port. You have, curiously enough, an Ethernet jack, which the instructions don't mention too much about. It looks like it just doesn't do much anything at the moment. I thought maybe it would provide some kind of, features for internet radio or something like that. But I guess they just don't have it set up to do much of anything right now. You also have optical audio out, component video out for HD video, which does work pretty well. We have it set up that way on another television. It is capable of scaling resolutions, both up and down. Up here you got standard composite out, and then you also have, standard RF out, tune it to channel 3 and stuff. That does work, but the quality is really, really poor. To the right of that, you got standard HDMI. Over here you have a USB port there, but alas, the software does not allow any interaction with that. One extraordinarily annoying aspect of this unit is the difficulty of changing some of the settings. You'd think that all of anything you might need to adjust would be available here under the local menu, but it's not. You can't set resolution and other general settings through here, and it took me an embarrassingly long time to figure this out. But the way you have to adjust these is you press power, and immediately after that you repeatedly press menu on the remote, and then you'll get this up here. And from here you can adjust your settings. You can choose the aspect ratio of your display, the resolutions that it's capable of. By default, it actually has 1080i checked as yes, 720p is no, 480p is no, and 480i is yes. Auto pillar box will just put bars on the side of the picture while you're viewing it. For 16:9 televisions, closed caption front panel settings, you can change the brightness of the lights on it. There's some settings for HDMI, audio, language, and then you can restore the defaults. Not a whole lot of exciting stuff in there, but they do a good job of hiding this menu. I don't know why it's so difficult to find those settings, but it is. In conclusion, the Pace DC550DR tuner is pretty standard. It's a bare bones, get the job done type of unit. It does a good job of tuning and scaling. It can change channels quickly. It has a lot of impressive I/O. In the negative, you've got a lot of features that you're simply not able to access, like the Ethernet and the USB, because they're crippled by poor software. Speaking of being crippled by poor software, the menus and channel navigation are a little clunky, but they get the job done. And that's the bottom line on the Pace DC550DR tuner free of rent for 1 year, courtesy of the cable company.